Hey guys, so I wanted to try out my new neck stand. I did get it off the TikTok shop, and I'm going to make my vegetarian meatloaf. Even though I have made it before, I want to do it again, trying out this video. I have a pan. I have some bread here, as you see, which I will cut into pieces because it is a vegetarian meatloaf. I have some vegetarian burger, some Pam, oh, great value, onion, margarine I haven't gotten out yet because I'm gonna saute the oven. I have some, I think I said eggs, and this is the bread I'm using. I just wanted you to see it. This will be the bread I'm using. I'm gonna start by spraying the pan because I do not want to forget, and I have a habit of forgetting, so just want to do it really well. Make sure you get every area. Set that aside. I'm not used to using this neck brace, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these. They are frozen, but actually let me first do the onion. I'm going to do that first. This way it could start sauteing a little bit, you know. Let me get this open. Get this open. I'm sorry, I didn't have the camera out further. I'm just going to take some and put it in here. I don't really need that much. And I'm going to start this. Do it on a little lower heat here. Put the lid back on here. Now we're going to go and cut the onions. I do want you to comment in the video what you think of this neck stand. It seems okay. It's a little awkward for me because it's really hard to see what I'm doing. But I think that it might be nice for the video, right? I'm just going to cut some pieces off of here. We'll figure it out when I edit it, how good or bad it turned out. I don't know if I'm going to need 1 or 2 eggs, but that's usually about what I use, 1 or 2. It's really just to bind it, you know. It is a vegetarian meatloaf. Great. You know, you could use 2 cans if you have a little bigger family and you want to make it. I love onions, so I put a lot of onions in, as you see. So we're going to, I'm going to leave that there because I got to cut the bread. We're going to take these onions over to the frying pan. Here we go. I'm going to dump them in there. Now, I always cut my onions on a paper towel because when you cut it on boards and stuff like that, it tends to leave the smell. That might not even be enough onion for me, but that's what we're going to go with because I love onions, guys. Yes, I do. So there's a close-up of it. We're going to go back over and cut the bread and open up the vegetarian meat. Here's my can opener. Here is the vegetarian burger. Loma Linda. It is so hard to find this product. I always rinse off the top of the can. I'm sure most of you do. I'm trying to decide if I should just mix it in a container or get a bowl because I don't feel like doing a lot of dishes today. But we're going to open this. But this seems like a pretty good item. If you had seen my little video a while back. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look all that pretty, but it really is not bad. I think I'm going to actually... Oh, I forgot we need cheese too, so let me get the cheese. Checking on the onions. They don't have to be very well done, I mean, because they're going to bake some, but I like to make sure they're a little done. I'm going to borrow this spatula. I will be taking the meat out of this can. I call it meat. It is vegetarian. I don't know if this would be good for my cooking videos or not, guys, so give me your opinion. It's very awkward to cook in this kitchen. So, there's the inside of the can. I think it gives a pretty good, like, point of view of the products, don't you think? I'm just going to separate it a little bit. I'll go ahead and add the cheese, which is this whole pack. I do the extra sharp cheddar. open this, I will be having a piece of meatloaf and a salad. I don't know if I'll be showing that eating, but of course we need salt, pepper, and garlic. I have to go get that also, but I just want to get this kind of combined a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. I don't think it shakes the camera too much. It does, but I don't think it's like horrible. Let me get salt, pepper, and garlic. Okay, these onions are actually good enough for me. I'm gonna put them into the pan here, or to the meatloaf that I'm making. Just add that into there. I'm probably gonna have to use my fingers. They are clean. I'm gonna rewash them though before I stick my hands in there, but there we go. This is what it looks like in there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the bread really quick. It is frozen. Then I need to add the salt, pepper, and the garlic. It's funny, I get everything all together. I think I'm ready to go, and here I forgot a bunch of stuff, you know. But this is so hard for me to find, and I love it so much. They have some really great products. Would be nice if they would contact me and acknowledge any of my videos I made with them, especially Morningstar too. I do a lot of videos with the Morningstar. You can normally break the bread apart and breadcrumbs basically, but I'm gonna try it this way. I had to set it on here because it was frozen, so I can see the camera moving some, so I apologize. But I definitely want to know. Oh, something just hit the window. I could hear it buzzing. It must be like a wasp or something. I don't know. But I definitely want your opinion. I don't know if I normally use 4 slices of bread, but for the recipe it is that much. Because it, you know, meatloaf, you have to put breadcrumbs in that I know of. I will probably add the salt, pepper, and garlic before I add this into there. And that's a good way to get rid of the Hilda bread. I eat the Hilda bread. I have no problem with that. But it is a little smaller than the rest of the bread when you're making a sandwich. You know? Almost cut my finger. This is a sharp knife. Let me add some garlic under here. Then we're going to add some pepper. And I'll probably add more. And I'm going to add 1 egg for sure. I'm going to add a little salt. I'm going to mix this around just a little bit though. Oh, I can smell that garlic. Do you like garlic? I love garlic. There we go. I think this is some... Oh, I'm going to sneeze, guys. Excuse me if I left that in there because I did sneeze. I have some eggs, which I will crack and put right inside this can when I'm done. Are you ready? I'm going to do 1 egg first. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's going to need 2 eggs. So let's just go ahead. Let's be daring, right, Christine? I know, I'm weird. There's our nice little garbage can. We're going to add this part of the bread into there. Just grab it, throw it into there so we could cut the other part. I'm going to go ahead and use all 4 slices. This will last me for many meals, of course. You know, this piece didn't cut too well. So we're going to break it apart. It's just weird. I find it very awkward for me as of yet, guys, so I apologize. So I'll get the rest of that bread in a minute. I'm making a big mess as usual. Let's do it this way. But normally I would just break it apart, but it was a little frozen and cold. So I figured, well, I will just cut it with a knife. And hopefully this time it cuts through a little better. If you haven't checked out my pepperoni balls and dill pickle balls, check that video out. That was so delicious. Oh my gosh. And if you guys tried that, let me know. But yeah, so if you're not really into meat, this is a perfect little dish. And like I said, it makes a nice size. It really does. And if you want, you could use regular bread. And most people do use regular bread or breadcrumbs. I don't want to eat that much bread, even though this is a ton here, but this is a keto bread. So I don't want to really have all the carbs, you know. The egg is in there, and the cheese, the meat. the bread. This is where I'm probably going to need to use my hand. I'm going to try not to, though. I don't really want to. But yeah, you got to mix it all up really good. Oh, it doesn't look the prettiest, but I'm telling you, this tastes so good. I also put barbecue sauce on top of mine and inside barbecue sauce. So I'm going to add that also. And you guys know I love the sweet rays. This is what I use. And I'm only going to add a little bit to the inside. It's really for the outside. But I like it. So I'm going to add some into there. Just a little bit for that tangy flavor. Show my eggs up here. But yeah, just a little bit. Because on top is where I will add some more. But because I love it. That is one of my favorite barbecue sauces. If you have not tried it, try it. They have other, but I love the original. The original, this is the, I think it's called original. I don't know. But they have other ones too. So, I'm going to add a little bit more salt and pepper and garlic. Since we have all our mixture in there. As you see. Look at that. Is that not so delicious looking? Let's let it add a little more pepper. I don't want to add too much pepper. Sneeze again. A little more salt. And a little bit more. Some garlic powder. I love the garlic. Into there. I have it on my fingers, the stuff, so. Okay, that's strong, guys. Let's stir this up. I don't remember the temperature, but I'm going to put it on 400. It was either 375, I think, or 400, but I don't. The only thing that really has to cook is the egg. And it's going to be in there for a while. I'm going to leave it in there for at least 30, 40 minutes. I'll look at it and decide. What I'll do is I'll cook it first for a while. Then I'll add the barbecue sauce in a little bit. But I just wanted to try this new contraption out. I did a little test video a while back. And I got eggshells in there. I don't know how I did that. I didn't see any drop in there, but I did. So here is what I got. I think it looks good myself, but you know, other people may not, and that's okay because it does look a little different. And you can add like a meatloaf mix packet to it if you want to too. Here's a part that didn't really get much, so let's kind of bring this over here. But we're gonna straighten it out in a pan. Let's bring some of this over here. There we go. We're gonna straighten it out in this pan. But I just wanted to remake this, trying to use. I might show you when it's done. I'm not sure. It's really just a trial of this neck brace and to show you how to make this wonderful vegetarian meatloaf. This is like a, what is this, 8x8 maybe pan. This will be many meals for me, probably 3 different, or probably more than 3, maybe 4 or so different meals. It lasts a while in the fridge, so that is good. Here's what it looks like, guys. I, of course, am using my toaster oven. As you see, we're going to set this in here. I'm going to leave it where it is, which is about 375, 400. I'm going to set it for, it's 30 minutes. I'll set it. Then I'll probably at that time come back and put my barbecue sauce on. And as far as I know, this is the end of the video. But let me know how you feel about this new tool I have. It's around my neck. I shot a little video of it before, showing you what it looked like. I don't think it was too bad, right, guys? Of course, you see we have a huge mess here. I will be leaving the barbecue sauce so I don't forget it. But I will be cleaning all this mess up. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day or wonderful, wonderful evening, depending on where you are. I appreciate you guys so much. And if I took some pictures of this done, I would have already put it in here. So I thank you guys and I love you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.